Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here tonight at Circuit of the Americas 5150 Cup Series action. Right now, we're jumping straight into qualifying action here tonight. Should be a good one. Not many cars signed in. These guys are scared of turning right. We're watching our guys enter the speedway. Christian Taylor, he is no road course ringer. He's kind of junk here. He's out on the speedway, though. We got Bryce Barfield out there, the number 8 machine out of McDonough, Georgia. He's going to be bad fast here tonight. Probably going to be the car to beat. As we watch Bryce make his outlap here. Track limits do matter here in 5150 Cup Series action. This isn't like the real Cup. The track actually matters here. But we appreciate you tuning in, spending your Tuesday night right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. We got some new looks today here tonight, folks. We're working on a custom number package here for the timing and scoring as Brian Samara is swerving, slicing, and dicing through the S's here in COTA. Isn't looking very fast, though, folks. As we look through the field here, Logan Festchishin out here, the number 77 machine. The youngster, he might be good here tonight. He's probably got more road racing experience than most of these guys. But I'll tell you who won't be good here tonight, folks. He's not out on the track right now, so I can't show him. But I'll get to him later. Peyton Barfield out here in the number 2 machine. See what Peyton's got for these youngins. JT Tinker out here. He's kind of junk here as well. Might be running in the back. And by might, I mean he will be. But once again, folks, we appreciate you tuning in. Spending your Tuesday night right here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're watching these guys take their outlaps. Get ready to wheel it around here. Be sure to click the like button on the video. Subscribe to the page. All that good stuff here. Best broadcast company in the business here. We cut no corners at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Checking the chat. We got Wayne in the chat. Wayne, thanks for tuning in. One of the biggest fans of Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Danielle Taylor out there as well. Boy, a bunch of Taylor fans here tonight. We got Mongo93. Believe that is Andrew. Andrew, long time no see, buddy. Hope to see you back someday, bub. See who else we got out. Oh, and he spins it. The 53 is junk. Here tonight, the Coral Springs, Florida native, Brian Samara, turning it sideways. What a choke job. But we got the Nickelodeon number 6 machine, junk MDM car. One of the slowest out there. Who else we got? We got Mr. Chad White, Dr. Pepper. Tastes terrible. Don't know why he's sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but here we are. Chad White in the junk Ford Mustang. Meanwhile, the 8, Bryce Barfield, slicing and dicing through the field. I tell you what, qualifying laps are tough here, folks, because it's tough to try to stay on that track. The track limits are not forgiven here in Circuit of the Americas. But we got a new quick time. Bryce Barfield, only 2 cars have been able to make a lap. We got the 77, the Brockport New Yorker, Logan Festchishin, going to school to NASCAR University. See how that works out for Logan. JT Tinker out there qualifying last so far. 141. Well, I tell you what, if every lap is that slow, we're going to be here for a while here tonight. Jordan Scher, the Houston, Alabama native. That Nickelodeon 6 machine is not looking hooked up here tonight. Kind of looking like junk. But we're going to get some Hutchinson Motorsports tunes playing here as we finish out qualifying. Got a few more minutes. Andrew in the chat says COTA wouldn't be for him, maybe a Dega night race. Andrew, we'll see what we can do for you, bud. You get iRacing back and you let us know and we'll make something happen. But we're going to get some patented tunes playing. We'll be back shortly. We got about 4 more minutes left of qualifying action before we jump in tonight. We're going to kick it off here with the certified banger, best tune in the business. Here it is. Get up and dance, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Circuit of the Americas 5150 Cup Series action, coming up next.
Something.
Here we go now.
As qualifying wraps up here tonight, we're going to get started. Should be a good one here. Circuit of the Americas, and by good one, I'm kidding, folks. This is probably going to be a snooze fest, but you're here anyways, and we greatly appreciate it. So we're wrapping qualifying up. I think there's just about 30 seconds left. So it's official, top of the board. Quick time, Bryce Barfield, 138.19. He's going to kick off from the pole and right to his outside, his little brother, Peyton Barfield. Starting third, surprisingly, the 96 Christian Taylor. How about that? A 139.12. Then we got Chad White to the outside of him, followed by Festitian, Samara, Tinker, and Sure. And starting dead last, he didn't qualify. It's Aaron Poplin, the road course ringer. Boy, I tell you what, Aaron Poplin, he is a sight to see in these road courses. He is bad fast. But there's your starting lineup. We already announced it, but you take a look here. Head on over, facebook.com/Hutchinson Motorsports. Like that page as well. Here on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the page. Best page in the business.
Welcome. We're at COTA today. I hate this track. I think most of us hate this track. Let's get through 35 laps.
35 laps here.
I don't know what lap stage is at.
We're going to have a stage break. I think at lap, what?
Right, Lewis, we're checking on that.
10 maybe. Let's call it 10.
Go to start.
There won't be any full course cautions unless we have like 7 cars parked across the race.
Sorry, folks. We're working on something where I can hear the race radio. It's kind of distracting, so it's throwing me off a little bit. Gonna have to work on that a little. But the field is set. We got 9 cars here tonight. Surprised that many showed up. Who wants to run at these road courses? Why do we even come here? I don't know, folks. But should be a good one here nonetheless. The Barfield's out front. See if anybody's got anything for them.
35 at 10.5, so
Logan Festitian won't stop talking. I'm going to have to mute this. All right, that has been muted. We are good to go. So there's your lineup. We are set here. Take a look at this beautiful machine right here. How about it? Aaron Poplin. That 63 Amtrak car. Best looking car in the business. Aaron puts a lot of work into these paint jobs. Comes up with them himself. Actually paints his own cars. Well done, Aaron. But out front, it's a Barfield front row. Bryce on the inside. Peyton on the outside. We got a long out lap, though, folks. Look at this beautiful speedway. Throw us a comment in the chat, because we probably got a while for these guys under caution. Probably take us about 10 minutes to get around the speedway, I bet. Checking out the chat. Oh, we got a Sprite in the chat. Cam Patterson, who rage quit the league like a little crybaby. Hey, Cam. Welcome back. Brian Samara in the chat while he's racing. That's not safe. Thanks for tuning in, though, Brian. Be sure to click the like button on the video while you're in your car. Subscribe to the page. You guys, let's see here. Working on. Are you guys able to hear this? Test, test, test. Our audio level's okay. I'm getting messages saying they're not, but the green flag is out here tonight. Heading into turn 1, Peyton shoots off the track. He forgot to lift, and he spins out. The entire field is junk. Oh, my. New race leader, Logan Festchischen, heading into turn 1. Absolute chaos. Unbelievable. I don't think anybody got dumped. I just think people spun out there, overshooting the corner. Boy, that's unfortunate. We got a couple off the track here. Boy, Peyton Barfield looking like a clown out here so far. Blew turn 1 and then drove through the S's. It's going to be a rough night for the youngster, Peyton Barfield. See if he can figure it out. Let's hop on board with Mr. Peyton Barfield. Boy, he is struggling. Coming around the speedway. All right, getting some messages. We're good. Wayne Taylor was lying in the chat, trying to trick me, trying to ruin the broadcast. Wayne out there. Believe they call him Mr. Big Daddy Nip. Is that right, Wayne? Let us know in the chat. Be sure to click the like button on the video and subscribe to the page while you're at it. And the 2 flies off the track again. Right behind him, the 6 does as well. So looking through the field here, these guys are not driving very well. But you know what? Let's replay it, folks. We're still green. Festchischen's out front. But let's replay it back to turn 1. All right, here it is. Let's get a little better view here. Go up to the Hutchinson Motorsports chopper cam, best chopper cam in the business. So here it is. We play it. Festchischen trying to shoot him 3 wide. Heading into the corner. Locks it up. Yeah, it looks like people just spin out. Oh, the 93 dumped the 96. My, oh my, look at this. The entire field basically junks it. And then the 53 of Samara slams the brakes. So let's get a little better look here. See what Samara saw out his window. Look at this chaos here, heading into the corner. He's like, all right, I'm going to go up high, stay out of trouble. Boom. Gets junked. The 2's already off. Samara slammed. Oh, he gets turned. Junk. So there's the field there. That was turn 1, folks. But we're still green here. Through the S's. Festchischen, your race leader. He's got about a 2-second lead right now. The youngin Festchischen. Can he pull off his first win of the season? Let's hop on board with Logan Festchischen out of Brockport, New York. Nice and easy through the corner here. Trying to hold on to that race lead as Bryce Barfield is running him down quickly. We're only on lap number 2. I believe the stage break's going to be around lap 10 or 9. We're going to find out. I think we're staying green, though. Let's go back to the battle for last, and it's none other than the road course ringer himself, Aaron Poplin, in dead last. Let's hop on board. See why this 63 machine is so fast. Boy, I don't even know if he's going full throttle around the whole track. Aaron Poplin, nice and easy. Aaron is happy he can pull in a top 10 here tonight. But you never know. Somebody from the stands might run down, hop in a car, and they'll probably get around that 63 car of Aaron Poplin. So we go back out front. We got a battle for the race lead. Barfield has chased down Festchischen. Boy, that last lap, Barfield was a 1.5 seconds faster than Festchischen. Heading into the turn 1 right here. See if Barfield can keep it straight. Able to do so, Festchischen pulls off the track, says, go on by, bud. You are too fast for me. Meanwhile, Chad White in 3rd place here. Let's hop on board with a 28 car, Chad White. Trying to run down your 2 leaders. The Loudon, Tennessean, Chad White. What does he have for these boys? The answer seems to be nothing. 4th place, how about it? JT Tinker. Must have took up some road course tips from his teammate Aaron Poplin as he's running in the 4th position. And then we hop all the way back to 8th. Christian Taylor. He is looking like junk here tonight. Let's hop on board here with that number 96 machine. The only Toyota in the field, the Storm Motorsports Toyota, cutting the corner there and almost spinning out. That is not how you do these corners, boys and girls. That ain't either. The Buffalo Trace 96 machine is junk here tonight. As we go up here, Jordan Scher making an appearance here in a Nickelodeon number 6 Chevy. Apparently running 6th, trying to notch down to the top 5. See what Jordan Sure has for these guys. We're not going to have much excitement here tonight, folks, as we're at the road course with only a handful of cars. Half the field said, I'm not turning right. That is lame. And they're not here. So, meanwhile, Fast Jason cruising in the second spot. We've already went over every single car here. Let's go over to Brian Samara. See why he's so slow here. Currently running 7th. Hop on board that Junk 53 machine. Brian Samara out of Coral Springs, Florida. Rumor has it Brian Samara wears a full race suit while he races. Like a real race car driver. He likes pretending. Maybe one day, Brian. Maybe one day, buddy. Cam Patterson, he was mad in the chat. You still here, Cam? He said, okay, buddy. I don't think Cam's happy. He might have left. If you're still left in the chat, let us know who you're pulling for. If you're pulling for Christian Taylor, you might want to pick another driver because Christian Taylor's all the way back in 8th. Bryce Barfield just put down the fastest lap of the session, 137.94. He is leaving these guys. I do believe our stage break, we're not throwing a yellow. I think we're staying green. I sure hope we are. Hell, we might be throwing a yellow, though. I don't know. I'm just up here in the booth, folks. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. But we're cruising around here in COTA as Barfield's out front by about a 1.25 seconds. Trying to run away from the Brockport, New Yorker, Logan Festitian. As Festitian starts to close in a little bit on your race leader. Boy, if you're Logan Festitian, are you thinking about junking that 8 car to take home a win? You gotta be. If I'm in that 77 machine on that big left sweeping turn 1, I might just not even lift and just flat out dump him. That'd be one way to win a race. Might be the best way to win a race. But we're dropping back to one of our top 10 racers, Aaron Poplin. Wow, what a race for Aaron. Let's hop on board. This 63 machine, it is looking hooked up here tonight. He is flying around this speedway, only 33 seconds behind your race leader. Aaron Poplin is slicing and dicing his way around this road course. Through the S is flying bad fast. That 63 machine is coming to the front. Back out front, looks like the 8 of Barfield starting to run away a little bit from the youngster. Race lead up to almost 2.5 seconds. As Jordan Sure wheeling it. Currently in 6th, trying to run down Tinker as he's getting to the back bumper of JT Tinker. What is Sure thinking here? Let's hop on board with the 6 machine. Jordan Sure as he's trying to run down Tinker for a top 5 spot. Let's pull up your Hutchinson Motorsports track map here. Best track map in the business. Look at that. There's COTA right there, folks. That sure is a road course, isn't it? But you see the long straightaway? They're about to cross the start-finish line. This is the big left-handed turn 1. Sharpest turn in the race. Right there, you're seeing it as he enters the Hutchinson Motorsports turn 1. Coming out of Hutchinson Motorsports turn 1. Down to the right-hand sweep. Tinker trying to go off the track there, get some track limit, what is it called, the incidents. As they go through the S's here, Sure's right to the back bumper of Tinker. This is the closest battle on the track. Let's hop on board with that 6 car as he continues to run down JT Tinker. Tinker locks up the wheels coming out of the corner as he holds on to the top 5 spot. Not much brewing here, folks. Let's jump up to the front here. Mr. Chad White currently 9 seconds behind your race leader sitting in 3rd. As you see the Hutchinson Motorsports track map in the top right of the camera here. Is that not the best track map you've ever seen? Wayne, let us know in the chat. That's got to be the best addition Zooming out here, dropping back to the 8th spot here. Christian Taylor out of Leland, North Carolina. Trying to run down Brian Samara. We're going to have a battle for 7th here soon if Taylor can keep it up. Or is Taylor going to spin it out? What's going to happen? Is he going to junk the 53 or is he just going to junk himself? Down the long straightaway here, crossing the start-finish line back there as they enter the big sweeping turn 1. See what Christian has as he lifts late here, slides to the corner. Taylor picking up some big ground there, trying to run down the 53 of Samara. Starting to reel them in. We're going to have a battle here for 7th shortly, folks. They might be in the back. They might be slow. But when there's 2 slow junk cars, you're going to have some good racing. Who's going to make the first mistake between the two? Coming out of the corner, Samara gets a little bit loose. Taylor right on the back bumper, looking to run him down. Here comes Taylor to the inside. Dive bomb blows by him. Christian Taylor taking over the 7th spot. Says, later, loser. Brian Samara to 8th. What a pass by Christian Taylor. Is he headed to the front? I don't think so, but hey, a man can dream. Let's hop on board. That Toyota swerving through the field. He's up to 7th. As we head back up front, Jordan Schur. What just happened to Schur? He's disappeared. I believe Jordan Schur might have disconnected. That's unfortunate for Mr. Jordan Schur. So that's going to move Christian Taylor up to the 6th position. Festician just junked it says. It says he crashed, but he didn't. Let's see what happened here. Well, it says he crashes right here. That's definitely not a crash. Oh, there we go. He locked it up a little bit. Running the high side. He's trying the Larson line in turn 1. Didn't work. So we're going back live here. Bryce Barfield out front. Boy, look at that rotor locking up, getting hot. And folks, aren't these graphics the best graphics you've ever seen? The Hutchinson Motorsports patented shader. I created this shader myself, folks. It is much better. This shader was so good, there's actually been people that have been taking it and copying my shader. One of which is this 77 car, Logan Festician. He says, Blake, you are too good at making these shaders, bud. I'm going to need it. So I helped him out. I hooked him up. Now his screen is looking much better as well. So your race leader, Bryce Barfield, out front by about 5 seconds. We're here at lap number 8 out of 35. We haven't had a break yet, folks, so I tell you what, we're going to take one. But don't you worry, you're not going to miss a lap. We're going to stay tuned right here live, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, side-by-side action. The tunes are going to be playing. We'll be back here shortly.
Aaron says he's got a button, so he can press it for it.
I'm gonna voice that with Kristen as he does too. Everyone's gonna focus on the battle. Frank is catch it in quick. Brian, you want to throw it early and then have him respect the lines, and I'll put you at the stage car?
No.
As we return back from break here, I believe our stage is going to end at the end of this lap, if I'm not mistaken, as Bryce Barfield crossing the start-finish line. He's got a 9-second lead. He is whipping these guys. We might be throwing a yellow here. I'm not sure. I believe they're going to be throwing a yellow here for the stage break. But we appreciate you tuning in once again. Spending your Tuesday night right here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV World's #1 streaming service. Getting some messages here. That is odd that you can hear them. We'll take care of that.
Yellow flag.
So the caution is out here working on some sound levels. We got some changes here in our sound system. Hutchinson Motorsports, we're stepping up with our audio. Got the graphics department hammered down. Now we got the audio working as the caution's out. Barfield is your race leader. He didn't even pit during that stage. You know what, though? He's so much faster than the field. I don't blame him. He stayed out there. He wanted the stage win, and he got it. So now he's going to have to pit under caution. As we pull up the Hutchinson Motorsports pit strategy board here, let's see how it's looking. Best pit strategy board in the business. Wow, really? The only one that pit appears to have been JT Tinker. Kind of surprising there. But it appears Jordan Schur actually disconnected. His power went out earlier. That's unfortunate because Schur was putting up, I believe he was in about 6th at the time. But we're going to have a yellow here, so we're going to keep the tunes rolling. Kick back and relax. We're going to see what happens here. Hutchinson Motorsports, be sure to like, subscribe to the page. We'll be back here shortly for some more green flag road course action coming up next. As we return back, we're about to drop the green flag. We saw Aaron Poplin and JT Tinker stay out there. They elected not to pit here. Now they're in the race lead. Aaron Poplin trying to get them bonus points. Pulling up quickly the pit strategy board. As you can see, Aaron Poplin has not pit yet. JT Tinker has. It's going to be interesting to see. Aaron Poplin, I think, just wanted to lead some laps. As the pace car is headed in, he's out of the way. We're ready to go green here at Circuit of the Americas. The field is set. Entering the Geico restart zone. The GOAT, Aaron Poplin. Green flag in the air. Down the long straightaway here, heading into turn one. Let's see how wild it gets. Poplin just gets out of the way. He says, go on, boys. I got nothing for you. As they're 4 wide heading into turn one. Festration gets shoved off the track. The Barfield's duking it out for the race lead. Bryce Barfield in the 8 car taking it over as his brother Peyton right behind him. Heading through the S's, Bryce Barfield is hooked up here tonight. Chad White just junked it. Look at this junk Dr. Pepper car. Let's see what he did here. Quick replay. Here's the 28 just cruising down the track, heading into the corner. Into the S's and junk. Casper the Ghost just dumped the 28 car of Chad White. So we're heading back out front. Bryce Barfield, still your race leader, trying to pull away from his little brother Peyton. Peyton right on the back bumper, though. He says, you know what? I'm sick of finishing second to you, brother. Might take him out. If I'm Peyton Barfield, I'm getting to the back bumper of that 8 car, and I'm spinning him, and I'm taking a win. We're about halfway done here, nearly. This sure is some road course racing here. We had our first caution of the night, which was our stage break. It's the only caution you're going to see tonight. We don't really throw yellows. No reason to here. Not many cars. But check out the Hutchinson Motorsports graphics here on the left side of your screen. Look at those beautiful numbers. Have you noticed that here, folks? We used to have... Oh, Samara just junked it. Ran off the track. But we used to have the default fonts. But we put a custom touch here. We put all the guys' actual race fonts onto the track. Onto the scoring. Sorry about that. Looks good, I might add. So let's go ahead and pull up our Hutchinson Motorsports ticker here at the top. Look at that. It also works there. Two Barfields out front, followed by Tinker, Festration, Taylor, Samara, and White. Aaron Poplin down pit road. He stayed out there, got himself some bonus points. Not a bad move there by the 63 car, because he was going to finish last no matter what. You may as well lead a lap. Meanwhile, Christian Taylor back here running in the 5th spot. Let's hop on board with the 96. Christian Taylor out of Leland, North Carolina. Taking an alternative line there. Samara back here. Boy, that 53 is slow here tonight. Chad White spun out, and he's about to pass that 53 car like he's sitting still. So we're heading back out front. Bryce Barfield still your race leader by over a second. Trying to beat his little brother. As he heads down the long straightaway here, going into the big hairpin of turn one, whatever you want to call it. Look at that left front rotor burning up and lighting up. But as you can see, Bryce Barfield, he was your 2024 Cup Series champion. Folks, we appreciate you tuning in, though. We know this isn't the most exciting race, but we're here at COTA. Half of the field, at least, didn't come. They did not want to run the road course here tonight. It's typical, though, of these tracks. Uh-oh, we got a battle. Festration and Taylor. Taylor almost junked him, I think. Let's see the replay here. Let's hop on board. Christian Taylor rewinded a little bit. Might have had some contact here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, he almost junked him. Christian Taylor forgot to lift in that corner. Look at this move. Let's get a little better view here. Let's go to the Hutchinson Motorsports chopper cam. Those guys all locking it up here. Taylor says, I'm not lifting, bud. I'm just going to run you over. But we're still clean and green here as Christian Taylor cruising in the 5th spot as Bryce Barfield still your race leader. Currently Peyton Barfield in second, about a second and a half behind his big brother. Down the long straightaway, hopping on board with Peyton Barfield heading into turn 1. Boy, he's starting to figure that corner out. Tell you what, when the green flag dropped, he sure didn't figure that corner out. I think he forgot to lift. Thought he could floor it through that corner. But he's slowly learning as he's currently running in the 2nd spot. Boy, how about JT Tinker? He was the only car to pit under green before that stage break. Worked out for him, currently in the 3rd spot. Track position is important here in COTA. The 77 Festchician unable to get around him as the 96 of Taylor staying right there on the back bumper. That's the same spot he almost junked him last time. Taylor almost ran him over again. Christian Taylor is saying, you better move the hell out of the way, Logan, or I'm going to junk you. Let's hop on board with Christian Taylor out of Leland, North Carolina. Down to 1st gear. Getting through the corner here. Currently in the 5th spot, looking to gain a couple more. Unable to gain any ground here. These 3 racing, but they got a pretty significant gap. About a 7-second gap between Barfield and Tinker between 2nd and 3rd. Lap number 20 underway here. Circuit of the Americas. Just 15, 16 laps left to go. Meanwhile, Chad White got around Samara and he's pulled away from him about 2.5 seconds, but he's got a long way to go to get between Taylor and Festchician as they're duking it out here side by side briefly. Closest battle on the track, Christian Taylor might just junk Festchician. Through the S's here, see if Taylor can set something up. Bumper to bumper once again. Here comes Christian's favorite corner coming up. Right to the back bumper of the 77. Taylor looking to run him down. He's looking to get to the inside. Unable to get side by side as Tinker's holding on to the 3rd spot for now. But the battle for 4th has spiced up here as Taylor continues to duke it out with the 77. Let's hop on board with Christian Taylor, currently in the 5th spot. Boy, Christian Taylor has been working on his road racing lately. Looking a lot better here tonight. He's had a lot of practice in the sports cars series. Running the GT3s and LMP2s and all that stuff. Basically the same thing. LMP2, Cup Series car, same thing. The 96 locking it up here, running off the track, and that's unfortunate. All the ground he gained is gone as Taylor loses a couple more car lengths on the 77. Meanwhile, Tinker holding on to that 3rd spot. See if Festchician's got anything for him. We're on board with our 4th place driver, Logan Festchician. Checking out the chat here. Danielle Taylor rooting for Christian. As Tinker's hitting the curb there. Doesn't upset the car too much. But we head back out front here. Bryce Barfield still your race leader by about 2 seconds on his little brother. Boy, these two have pulled away from the rest of the field. Tinker's about 12 seconds behind your race leader. So a significant gap between your 1st and 2nd to 3rd drivers. 5150 Cup Series action presented by Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're live here tonight. Circuit of the Americas. We're in Austin. Beautiful day for racing. As always, we appreciate you tuning in. Spending your Tuesday night right here with the world's #1 streaming service, folks. While we got some time, we'll say it. Quit wasting your money on junk streaming services. Unsubscribe. You got Netflix, get rid of it. Hulu, you don't need it. Amazon Prime, get it gone. Because all you need, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, folks, we got about 150 live broadcasts in our library. Biggest racing library in the world. 100% confirmed. Don't even look it up. So we drop back here, Festischen, side by side with Tinker. They're door banging each other. Here comes the 77, door banging the 96. He's coming. Right to the back bumper of the 93. Here comes Festischen. He's got the speed. Is he willing to move him? If I'm in the 77, I might just junk him. We're going to hop on board of this 77 here as he's looking to run down the 93 of JT Tinker. Meanwhile, Christian Taylor right behind him trying to get in the battle as the 77 flies off the track. Taylor unable to gain much ground, though. It appeared Christian Taylor might have checked up there. Thought the 77 was going to junk it. So the three racers here between third and fifth all going to space out once again. See if we can get a battle brewing here shortly. Meanwhile, Chad White, he's about 10 seconds behind these guys as he spun out earlier all by himself. And we got Brian Samara way back here in a world of his own. And last but certainly not least, the road course ringer himself, Aaron Poppin. Aaron's so fast, he actually did lead a lap earlier. Pretty impressive what the 63 has been doing. Well done, Aaron. So back up front here, Peyton Barfield sitting in the second position for the number 2 car. We only got about 12 and a half laps left to go here tonight. There's your race leader, last season's points champion, Bryce Barfield. He's proved that he can turn left and he can turn right. Pretty impressive. Meanwhile, Festischen has gotten back to the back bumper of JT Tinker. See if he can finally get around him. He's been working on him for quite a while. Let's hop on board. Logan Festischen in the 4th spot, looking to take over 3rd. Not much happening yet as Festishen's running them down quickly. Keep your eyes out. Here comes Taylor as well. Going to be a 3-car battle once again here shortly. As they come through the corner here, final turn of the lap coming up. It's a good one for the 77. Festischen right on the back bumper of the 93. Down the long straightaway. Tinker seemed to get a better exit. He might pull away a tad. Let's see if Festischen can make a move heading into the sharp turn 1. Oh, and he bumps him. The 77 looking to junk the 93. He's getting sick of dealing with him. And here comes Taylor to the outside. Christian Taylor takes over the 4th spot. Boy, Festischen pulled a dirty move and it bit himself. Here comes Taylor up to 4th, looking to take over the 3rd spot. Makes you wonder Tinker might have some rear end damage as Festischen absolutely annihilated him heading into turn 1. Festishen's car might be junk as the 77 starts to fall off pace. Look at that junk 77 car. And we got a battle here for 3rd. Tinker throws a block. Christian Taylor right there. Who's going to take it home? With just about 11 laps left to go here. we got a good battle as the 93's falling off the track. Right to the back bumper, the 96 not giving up. Trying to take that spot over. Wants a top 3 run here tonight. Well, I tell you what, if you would have told Christian Taylor he'd be running 4th, maybe 3rd, I think he would have took that in a heartbeat earlier on. Taylor trying to set up the corner here. Good exit there by Tinker, but here comes Taylor. Pulling up to the outside. Heading into the corner here. Final corner of the lap. Good exit by Taylor. Down the backstretch. Bumper to bumper here. Gonna be interested heading into turn 1. Is he willing to junk him? Hopping on board here. Here comes Taylor. The 93 of Tinker locks up the brakes on exit. Taylor with a good corner, but it's not going to be enough in turn 1 as they go through the S's here. Christian Taylor right on the back bumper of the 93 machine of JT Tinker. As your race leaders are out front by about 20 seconds on these guys. But we got some great racing right here, so we're going to stay tuned for a bit. Well, I tell you what, if this thing stayed green, Bryce Barfield might have lapped the field. But we had a stage break. Unfortunately, Taylor going to lose a little bit of ground there. About 4/10 separate third and 4th position. Taylor looking to get to the inside of the 93, has to lock him up. Through the corner, Tinker holding on to the 3rd spot. Taylor looking to the inside of the 93, unable to get there. The 93 falls off the track. Christian Taylor might be taking it over. Side by side heading into the corner, not going to be enough. Somehow Tinker holds on. Taylor stuck on the outside. Gonna lose a lot of ground here. Here comes the sharp final corner of the lap. Coming up next. Ten laps left to go here tonight. Taylor with a big run through the corner. Down the backstretch, Taylor might have a little bit of momentum. See what Taylor's got up his sleeve here for the sharp turn 1. This is the best place to pass on the track. Taylor looking to the inside, thinks otherwise, goes back outside. Boy, he lost a lot of ground there in that straightaway. Must be that junk Toyota motor. But here comes Festishin with the caved-in front end. They're smoking Tinker earlier, tried to dump him. We're staying tuned right here as they go through the S's here. 3rd through 5th. As Bryce Barfield continues to lead this race. Peyton Barfield in 2nd, but we're keeping our eyes tuned on the battle for 3rd. It's between Tinker, Taylor, and Festishin. These guys have been bumper to bumper for about 10 to 15 laps. And here comes Taylor to the inside. Down the straightaway. Christian Taylor going to take over the spot. The 77 of Festishin gets into the 93. These two lock it up door to door, able to keep it straight. Tempers are flaring. The 96 dumps him. Oh, Christian Taylor gets some payback. Oh, my. The unfortunate thing, I think Christian Taylor thought the 93 tried to junk him, but actually what happened is Logan Festishin got into the 93 of Tinker, and then the 93 got into the 96 of Taylor. So honestly, Festishin kind of dumped them both. But Rubbin is racing. Christian Taylor still in the 4th spot for now. My, oh my, let's rewind it here, folks. See what happened. Let's break this down a little bit. We're still green, but we got time. So here it is. So what I'm seeing is Festishin gets in the 93, which then gets in to the 96. Let's get a better view here. Go to the Hutchinson Motorsports Fard Chase. So here it is. So the 77 from about 5 car lengths back. This is kind of a dirty move. Look at this. Boom. Yep, that's what happened, folks. The 77 gets in the 93, almost takes out the 96, and then Christian Taylor pays back the 93, dumps him, says later, loser. I'm going to take it out on you. So unfortunate turn of events there for JT Tinker. As they're going through the S's, currently Festishin the beneficiary of all that. And how about Chad White out of nowhere? These three were racing each other. Chad White was about 10 seconds behind him, and he's starting to reel them all in. Looking to take over the 5th spot, as Tinker might have some damaged tires after getting dumped by the 96. But we head back out front. Bryce Barfield, still your race leader. But how about Peyton Barfield in second? Hasn't lost any ground. Still only 1.5 seconds behind his brother. These two have absolutely pulled away from the field. Third place is about 28 seconds back. Eight laps left to go here tonight. It's been a Barfield show out front. The two Barfields, first and second. But boy, have we had some great battles throughout the field. So we head back here. Festischen trying to check out from that 96 of Taylor, who might still be angry about almost getting junked. Let's hop on board Christian Taylor, see what he's saying. Trying to run down the 77 of Logan Festischen. Good corner there for the 96. Looks like he's about 1.1 seconds behind that third place car of Festischen. It appears Brian Samara just junked it. Let's see what happened. Well done, Brian. Brian never even hit the brake. He just floored it. Brian is not having a good time here tonight at Circuit of the Americas. But, folks, we got a battle for third. Festischen putting on a display of greatness here. He's passed these guys a handful of times, and he's getting sick of dealing with some dirty driving. Taylor to the inside of Festischen says, all right, loser, I'm passing you one more time. Don't junk me this time. There goes Christian Taylor taking over the third spot. Boy, it has been an interesting turn of events for that 96 car, Christian Taylor. Got nearly junked, got some retribution, dumped the 93 car, who really wasn't at fault. And here he is taking over the third spot. Uh-oh. 96 loses a lot of momentum there down the long straightaway. Festischen going to pull up underneath him. Heading into turn one, Festishen's going to have the positioning. 96 of Taylor looking to cross him over. He's going to enter high, try to exit low. Through turn one, Festischen holds on, but here comes Taylor. Side by side into the S's here from turn two down. Door to door. Who's got the speed? Festischen with the better line here. It looks like Festishen's going to take back the third spot. Folks, the battle up front spicing up here. Peyton Barfield starting to run down his brother. Race lead is down to 0.7 of a second. Bryce holding on for now. Just 7 laps left to go. Gonna be 6 shortly. Does Peyton have anything up his sleeve here? Tries to shave it down a little bit more. As we drop back, this battle for third, still spicy. The 96 of Taylor looking to get back to the back bumper of the 77 of Festischen. Boy, we got some good battles here, folks. Because we got a battle right here, and there's also one back here as Chad White starts to reel in that 96 of JT Tinker. So back out front here, Bryce Barfield still out there by about 0.8 of a second, holding off his brother. While Festishen's holding off Christian Taylor, about an 0.8 of a second lead as well. As they're going down the straightaway. As we have 6 laps left to go, we're going to take our last short, quick break. We'll be back shortly here. Going to get the patented Hutchinson Motorsports tunes, and we'll be back here shortly. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to the page. We'll be back here for the finish. As we return back from our final break, these guys have been racing hard. We got a battle for the race lead. The two Barfields bumper to bumper. Christian Taylor still on to that 77 in a battle for third as well. Maverick Davis in the chat says Christian Taylor's opening his corners up too much. Well, I think he's doing it to try to get a run to get around that 77 without having to junk him. As they're going through the S's, Taylor's still trying to run him down, but the battle for the race lead is spicing up as the two-car of Peyton Barfield has ran down his brother. He is the fastest car on the track right now. Can the two get it done? Gonna be 2 laps left to go here shortly as they're heading into the final corner of the track here. Barfield losing a lot of ground there to his brother. See if he can pick it back up here in the final corner. About a half a second separate the two. 2 laps left to go here tonight. Race lead at about 0.6 of a second. So we'll drop back a little bit, see what's going on between these two. Festchischen holding on to that third spot for now, but Taylor has been all over him. These guys have been racing hard for about 20 laps. And we jump back out front here. Bryce, still your race leader. Half a second on his brother. Is it going to be enough? Is Peyton going to junk his brother? You know, if I'm Peyton Barfield, I just ship it in there, and I take out that 8 car, and I take home the win. Why not? Be sure, though, folks, click the like button, subscribe to the page as we get to the finish here. Throw a comment in as well. Boy, this has been about as good as a road course race with 9 cars can be. Had some great racing through the field. Even though we've got some significant gaps, the gap between second and third is about 37 seconds. But we've had a battle for the race lead for a while, and we've had a battle for third for quite a while as well. Heading through the swoop here. Barfield still out front. Race lead hasn't changed much. Still about 0.6 of a second. Heading into the last curve of the track here. Down the long straightaway. White flag going to be in the air. Let's hop on board with your race leader, Bryce Barfield. He's out front. Sees the white flag waving to his left. Last chance for Peyton Barfield. He's lost some ground. He's back by about a second. He's got a lot of ground to make up if he wants to get around his brother. Bryce Barfield for the final time around the speedway. Meanwhile, Festchischen still holding off that hard charging 96 car of Christian Taylor. They're finally heading into the final corner of the track. Going to be getting the white flag this time around themselves. And a good corner there by Festchischen. Looks to be pulling away a bit from Taylor. But the battle for the race lead, we're going to stay tuned right here as it's down to 0.6 of a second. Well, I tell you what, it appears about the first half of the track, Peyton is much faster than his brother, but the back half, it appears Bryce gains it back. Race lead down to half a second. Peyton Barfield trying to make something happen. No, and he dive bombs his brother, throws him off the track. What a move! Peyton Barfield, white flag in the air. He just ran over his brother. He doesn't care. He's not here to run second to Bryce. Can he get the job done? Boy, if I'm the 2-car at this point, you may as well just dump him. He's got the position here. Looks like Bryce looking to cross him over. No, he's just going to doorbang each other. Heading into the final corner of the track here. Who's going to get a better exit? Side by side, the two of Peyton Barfield shoves his brother off the track. Down the straightaway. Checkered flag in the air. Peyton Barfield steals it from his brother. Oh, my. We did not expect that. It kind of looked like Bryce had it done, and Peyton kind of did him dirty. Boy, can you blame him? Peyton Barfield rubbing doors with his brother, says later loser, stealing the win. I believe that's the only lap of the race he led. It was the last one. Peyton Barfield getting the job done here tonight. My, oh, my. If our top 3 could hop in a voice channel, I'm going to pull you in. Go ahead and get Festician in here meanwhile. Actually, I don't even know if they finished yet. Oh, they just finished. Logan Blake from the booth, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, you guys had some good racing there for about 20, 25 laps between you, Taylor, and Tinker for a while.
Yeah, you could call it that.
Yeah, some hard racing.
Amount of respect for tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
I said, yeah, it was some good racing, but there was some respect lost.
Yeah, well, you know, it gets unfortunate, but hey, if it makes you feel any better, there was kind of a dirty move up front here between the brothers to take the win.
I mean, love to see it. Yes, good to see some action at this track. You know, we struggled to have that in the past, and me and Christian had a good battle there at the end. There was some last corner contact. Actually, I felt like I was kind of pinched down. Not a lot said before I was dragged up, but yeah, it was a good race. Definitely had me sweating. I had to work for that.
Yeah, well, hey, good job bringing home a podium finish here tonight. Can't complain. Hopefully that'll take your momentum next weekend to Phoenix.
Yep, that's the goal.
Yeah, well, hey, before you head out, you got any shout-outs?
Yeah, any friends, family, loved ones watching. Shout out to Christian for some great racing there. I'm not sure what happened. I haven't had a chance to look at the last corner, but great racing to him. And shout out to anyone watching. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, great job, Logan. I'll head you back down. Congratulations on a 3rd place finish.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Logan Festician. Looks like there might have been a little bit of excitement between him and Christian Taylor there at the finish. Let's try to find out. You know what? Let's just do this the quick way. As we wait for the Barfields to hop in a chat, not sure if they're gonna. It's gonna take too long to see this replay. Let's see. This is the final lap, by the way, the battle for 3rd. So Taylor takes it wide here. Again, this is a replay, the battle for 3rd final lap. Oh, Taylor actually passed him. That's surprising. Are we on the light? Here we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's just some hard racing there. I don't think it was intentional. Looked like the 77. I mean, he thought he had the spot there. Taylor came down. Yeah, I mean, that's just unfortunate there. So Festician, nonetheless, taking home 3rd. Gets into it with Taylor. No love lost there, but let's go ahead and pull in our race winner, Peyton Barfield, getting the job done, parking her in victory lane. Peyton Blake in the booth, you got him?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, what a finish there. Didn't expect that dive bomb move, but you got the job done and stole the win from your brother. How'd it feel?
Yeah, it was a really fun race. We don't really ever get to race each other that close, so that was a lot of fun. And to be honest, I don't usually do dive bombs like that on people, so that was a game time decision going into that corner to do it, because I had been way faster than him in that corner. He'd be taking an outside line, and I've been doing the inside, and I was gaining a ton of time, so I knew I had to pass him there at turn 1. So that's where I ended up getting him, and then it was a battle for the final few corners. I roughed him up a little bit. He definitely could have done more to me, but
yeah, well, hey, it was good to see. It looked like at first, he was going to pull away and just destroy the field, but there at the end, you ran him down and were able to get the job done.
yeah, at the beginning, I'd spun out going into turn 1, and then I spun myself coming to the final 2 corners, so I didn't really have a shot of racing with him. So I was lucky for the stage to get back up there and we could be close. But yeah, we were close the entire final run. I was keeping him within like 1.7, I think. And it was just a great race. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely for 9 cars at a road course here at COTA, really couldn't have asked for a better race. Before you head out, you got any shout outs or any last minute comments?
Yeah, shout out my mom and dad. Hopefully they're watching. And shout out Faded Reyes for being on the car this week. I'm glad I could get him a win. And yeah, it was a fun race. I enjoyed it.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations. Parking it in Victory Lane. We'll send you back down and you can celebrate with your team. Good job, Peyton.
Thank you, Blake.
There's Peyton Barfield. Let's pull up his brother, Bryce, see how he's feeling after that one. Bryce, Blake in the booth, you got me.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, what a finish. You dominated the whole race, and out of nowhere, your brother was able to pull off the pass there at the end. How'd it feel?
Oh, it was good. He was struggling a little bit with it this morning, so it was good to see him get faster. He was running me down that whole last run. I did not think, don't remember what corner it was. I didn't think he could throw it in there from that far back. I guess I should have protected it a little better.
Yeah, it definitely caught you by surprise there. At first it looked like you were just going to run away with it, but it's definitely started to run you down there those last 10 laps or so.
Yeah, we both spun out there in that first stage. I think he spun out twice, but I think after that we knew we were going to be just between us, and it was great to race clean and have a good finish. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you guys definitely dominated. I believe the next car was about 40 seconds behind you guys, so good to see the Barfields out front duking it out. Hopefully next week I assume we'll have a better turnout. These road courses, a lot of guys don't want to come out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're a lot of fun, especially when you got somebody you can race with up there. So it was fun to, have both of us up at the front. We kind of expected to run that way. That's kind of what was our plan before the race. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, hey, good job. Before you head out, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out Peyton for getting a win. I think this is his second one in this series. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's great for him.
All right. Well, hey, awesome job out there, Bryce. Taking home a second place finish. Got a lot of stage points as well, winning stage 1. So congratulations. We'll let you head down and celebrate.
Appreciate it, Blake.
Yes, sir. Bryce Barfield taking home a second place finish. His brother, the winner, though, Peyton Barfield, getting that job done. Led 1 lap tonight, and it was the most important one, the final lap. So Peyton Barfield, your race winner, followed by Bryce Barfield, then Feshishin, Taylor, and White to round out your top 5. But, folks, we appreciate you tuning in. It was pretty exciting for a race here at COTA with only 9 cars. Next week, we expect a better turnout. We'll be back here same time, same place, Tuesday night racing 150 Cup Series action. Be sure to tune in this week. Thursday night, we're going to have Stars and Stripes Next Gen Series action. Not sure we're going to be at this week. I'll have to look. But again, we appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to click the like button on the video, subscribe to the page. Till next time, signing off, Blake Hutchinson. Thanks for tuning in.